It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: Don't visit Southeast until Nnamdi Kanu is released. Ipob warns Buhari. The news in full. According to Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu must regain freedom before the president could visit any state in the Southeast region. Ipob made the disclosure in a statement by the group spokesman, Emma Powerful, on Thursday, noting that there will be lockdown of the region should the president step foot in the region. The statement read: The attention of the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has been drawn to the planned secret visit of Buhari to Ebonyi State. The secret visit, according to the Ipob intelligence, is being facilitated by some All Progressive Congress politicians in the state. Ipob will not accept any visit, both secret and open, by Buhari to Biafra land while our leader is still in DSS cell. Our leader has to be released unconditionally before Buhari should contemplate any visits to Biafra land. Biafrans will lock down everywhere, and any day he ventures to visit Biafra land until he releases our leader. He will meet empty streets in Ebonyi or any part of Biafra if he chooses to visit without releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Biafrans must be prepared to lock down our territory any day he comes here in our region, because Buhari has shown that he doesn't like us. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, cannot be in detention, and we are welcoming Buhari in our region. Biafrans will sit at home any day he decides to come and mock us. He will know that a few politicians telling him lies about us do not have control over the people should he decide to proceed with the unplanned visit. Ebonyi will be on lockdown henceforth, and this is the reason why the Southeast had said that, especially through the Ipob, that if Nnamdi Kanu do not regain his freedom, then President Muhammadu Buhari should desist from coming to the Southeast region, where the Ipob made the disclosure in a statement, where Emma Powerful, who happens to be the spokesperson for the Ipob, noted that there will be a total lockdown of the region if the president should dare to step his foot in the Southeast region, saying that their attention has been drawn to the planned secret visit of President Muhammadu Buhari to Ebonyi State, and that if this planned secret visit should actually hold, then they were going to ensure that, according to the Ipob intelligence, that the All Progressive Congress are trying to do that, they would ensure that Buhari, do not like himself if he comes there, and his visit will actually only be welcomed if their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, was actually, is released from the detention of the DSS facility. We know that Nnamdi Kanu had actually been in there for quite a while now, and this is also going in line with the fact that the Ipob are saying that they are not defending Christians, and that they are not thieves nor terrorists. And this was an assertion made by President Muhammadu Buhari, where the president described the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, as thieves and terrorists in a strongly worded statement signed by his mouthpiece, Garba Shehu Sunday, where Buhari insisted that Ipob, led by Nnamdi Kanu, are thieves promoting terrorism in the southern part of the country, and the president lamented that the group's attack on police stations and government facilities in the southeast, maintaining that the Kanu-led group are not freedom fighters. The statement reads partly that further afield in the southeast, Ipobs are not struggling for freedom when they attack police stations and property, but rather committing acts of terrorism to steal money, where the Ipob says that they are not defending Christians, as their highly paid foreign lobbyists claim that when almost every citizen of those in state they terrorize is uniformly Christian, then the president actually appealed to Nigerians to unite against those who seek to divide them for their own nefarious and political gains.
He should be allowed to change clothing, and in a statement signed by the lawyer, he noted that the hearing there was a total absence of security operatives in the court and around the outer perimeters, as was the case during previous proceedings. Also, Ejimako stated that Nnamdi Kanu was not in court, and there was no officer from the Department of State Service to explain why. However, what is surmised, both the court and the DSS might have concluded that his presence in court was not strictly required in the sort of application that was moved in court today. The lawyer also claimed that the court did not grant Kanu's legal team the leave to move the application challenging the jurisdiction of the court to continue their trial. The statement further read that recall that we had filed such application arguing that the extraordinary rendition of Kanu constitutes a constitutional barrier for his trial. The court ruled that the application was not calendared for hearing today, that it would be heard in the next adjourned date. The court, after going through what it said is a tight judicial calendar, moved the date of the next hearing backwards from 19th to 18th January 2022. The court ruled that it will entertain all outstanding applications at the next hearing date and proceed to make following orders. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be given maximum comfort possible in the detention facility, that he be allowed a change of clothing. And this was the conclusion at the emergency sitting that they had for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which we know that for quite a while now has been at the DSS facility awaiting trial for treason, felony, and also terrorism charges. And during times wherever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu presents himself at the court, there is always a heavy security presence, there, so as to ensure, the needed and the DSS. Although there has been complaints from the lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and also well-wishers and the Ipob members that the people are actually hindered from accessing the courtrooms, and also every security presence around, to threaten, and scare people off the environment. And the lawyer says that in this case of emergency meeting, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not brought to the court at all, and there was no security agencies to explain why, because their presence as well was not there. However, it has been said now that the court has said that they would not be listening to the plea of the legal counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who had said that the case as at now was not, the court does not have the jurisdiction to continue that trial, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was unlawfully extradited from Kenya back to Nigeria, and by that virtue the court was not supposed to attend to such a case by trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of that unlawful extradition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria. However, the court had said that this emergency sitting was not meant for this particular case, and that it will be heard in the next trial, and also said that the court said that they will be checking into these applications whenever in the next sitting, and I said that the only thing that the court had actually emphatically placed mandate on is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be granted good comfort in the detention facility, should be able to change his clothes as when due, and be given proper care in the DSS facility. Thanks for listening.